So I'm trying to share this game. This is Exfil Zone, specifically Contractor Showdown Exfil Zone. The reason I bought it was for Exfil Zone specifically. It has a Battle Royale mode as well. We're currently on my Quest 3 headset in standalone mode. The game runs pretty smooth. It's not going to run as smoothly because I'm recording right now, but you know, the graphics are pretty decent for a standalone game, especially for like the scope of what this game is. You know, everything has its own properties, you know, its own ballistics and whatnot. We're gonna go to Suburb. We're gonna do a Scavenger Mode. So this game has the ability to, like, you just jump right in with some random gear, and it's usually really bad gear, but it's something to get you started and something to allow you to kind of freely explore the maps with a relatively low risk, because all you lose is the stuff that you just got. And your goal, obviously, as a scavenger is just get in and get out. All the AI are your friends in this game mode, so you have less enemies overall. Only contractors and sometimes other scavengers if they decide to be a dick. They can attack you or whatever. Hey, I got a decent backpack. I like to organize my backpack right away and put it in a way that I'm familiar with. Actually, let's just go ahead and reload that, top it off since we're here. It's always good to have an extra round in there. So yeah, basically what you do in Scavenger Mode is you scavenge, and this is the best backpack that you can get in Scavenger Mode. It's a pretty decent sized backpack. I use this when I'm a contractor, actually. A lot of times because it's a cheap bag and it's big enough for most missions when you don't want to like lose a good bag or just too much gear. But it's a huge map, and there's multiple maps. It's not just this one map. But so anytime you hear gunfire like that, that is a player engaging with a scavenger or vice versa. So it's always a player involved. So we're trying to get to the other end of the map. You know, this is like the farm area. There's like little city portions. There's little towns you can go along the way. Obviously, you have to keep your eyes out for movement. Just because you're a scavenger doesn't mean you're safe from other player scavengers, because they can still get froggy on you and think you're a contractor and shoot you, or just shoot you for fun. This is a YS farm, and this is kind of a hot spot for scavengers and also for contractors too, because sometimes some pretty cool stuff spawns here. Okay, so we have a scavenger right there. Typically that means we're safe, because otherwise the scavenger would be pointing at a player or saying stuff like, hey, I'm gonna blow your head off or whatever, you know. You have a full health system, like drinking fluids and eating stuff. Let's go ahead and check upstairs and see if we got a GPU. Our goal in this game mode is pretty much not to engage with anybody. I mean, most of the time in this game, you pretty much don't want to engage with anybody. If you can get in and out, that's a pretty successful mission. Ooh, I need band-aids. Oh, look at this. We'll take this bag so we can fill it up with stuff along the way, and then also make it to where other players can get less, because we want to win. Okay, that's a suppressed shot. Sounds like it's at a hider town at the police station right there. Police station is a great place to go if you need some weapons, or a lot of missions focused there too. So it's good to kind of familiarize yourself around that area. You can steal stuff from other... Ooh, okay. Chocolate bar. I'll take that. It looks like we're pretty safe right now. But this is pretty much a dream game for me. You know, it has almost everything I want in a game, except for the fact that there's a big barrier, an invisible barrier around this map. And it's a pretty big map already, but they blocked out the city and certain parts that are really interesting to me. So it's kind of a shame, but I understand why they do it, probably for balancing reasons, gameplay-wise. They switched over to Unreal Engine 5 recently, and it's definitely a really nice visual upgrade. A lot more foliage, even on the standalone Quest 3 and Quest 2 version. There's a lot of like visual pop-in and stuff like that, but it's not like anything that's game-breaking, or I still feel pretty damn immersed in this game when I'm playing it. You kind of get used... That's a player. Ah, he fucking... You can build your own guns in this game. You can do it manually. Like, you know, if you get a lower and an upper, you can like literally just put them together like Legos. And you can also like manually put like attachments on, right? You can put them anywhere you want, like on the rails, just like you can in real life, pretty much. And you know, add lasers, lights, and everything. This is a really cool site, by the way. This site allows you to look around your main 1x optic and then have like a magnified. So you just kind of shift your view, and then you have like a magnified optic. Tons of guns in this game. It's a gun enthusiast's dream. Like there's so many different guns to unlock and to buy in this game and to find. Obviously, you can squad up with up to 3 people. I'm glad they limit it to 3 because 4 would be like a little bit much, I think, to kind of keep track of. And 3 is like the perfect amount to where you can really work together and, you know, squeeze an enemy. You can buy all this different ammunition types and unlock a bunch of stuff, a bunch of different guns and armor, helmets, anything you can think of pretty much. You can buy base upgrades over here. Medical supplies from this lady. You can also get healed up here for a cost. Right now I'm fully healed up. Let's go ahead and get a decent loadout. Your best bet is always to go in fully kitted up if you have the means to do so, if you have the gear, if you have the money, if you have the stuff unlocked. This particular plate carrier is pretty well covered. Like the side isn't greatest coverage, but it has like some neck coverage. So if you wear a decent helmet, it's really hard to get a headshot on you. And there's more extreme armors in the game, and this is like a less extreme version, right? But more side coverage. And anywhere you see Molly, pretty much, and even some places you can't see Molly, you can add magazine pouches or different pouches in general. Like there's a bunch of different types of pouches you can add: pistol, magazine pouches, drink pouches. Really easy to attach them. You can just attach them anywhere you want. We don't have too much stuff unlocked right now. Pretty much if you get headshot in this game, it's instant game over unless you have like a full face, full armor headshot. And again, this is not the full face I'm talking about. This is just like a plastic thing. It's not really armored. Let's go ahead and just grab this basic loadout here. Just got like an EOTech up there and a little mini stubby foregrip. And this is not going to be the best for like, you know, long range engagements, but I mean, you can still do some damage and stuff like that, but the ballistics actually do matter in this game, and you do have bullet drop and stuff like that. So, and this is pretty much the best backpack price to performance ratio. It's relatively deep, and there's even bigger bags than this, but you can fit like a whole ass gun in there, and obviously like you can fit guns on the back too and stuff like that. And there's Molly on the sides of these, and you can attach magazine pouches or whatever kind of pouches you want on the back of these as well. But I mean some of these are giant. And let's get some medical equipment and some food. It's pretty physics based, so if something can't fit in here in real life, you can't fit it in here in the game. We're just going to do some scavenging as a contractor. So we do want to find some notebooks, and we can find those anywhere. What's cool about the maps, you know, that there's a resort, dam, smuggling tunnel, metro, and suburb. Metro you have to pay to enter, and it's really hard, very, very hard. Smuggling tunnel's pretty hard too. And in this game, if you die, you lose everything. So everything that you brought in with you, if you die, you lose. Unless you have like a partner that you go in with, and then he picks up your gear, or he or she picks up your gear after you die, and then gives it to you in the next spawn. There's a chart for each map, and you can see like what there's a lot of, right? So there's a lot of gun parts laying around in this map. There's a lot of medical equipment, just household stuff. So if you're trying to build up your base, and you know, because you can upgrade your base and upgrade your character and stuff too, you need like junk, right? Like tape, CD, notebook, radio. There's like a ton of like weird objects that you can collect. Like here's some, you know, olive oil, a little circuit board. Here's a USB. There's like so many. There's like hundreds of little things you can find in the game, and then they all have their own practical uses. Like I'm going to use this for something, right? I don't know what yet, but it might be for a mission. It might be for upgrading my base. But everything you can find in the game is useful and valuable. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what it does. So let's go ahead and start this. And I'm probably going to die really quickly. This is going to be a decent weapon to have in this because none of the engagement distances are very far. Okay, this is not a good spawn, but this is a much smaller map than the last one. Like I said, it's more focused. It's and switch to semi for now, just in case we run into a scav. Yeah, and most of the scavs are AI. They've dumbed them down quite a bit because they used to just like gut shot you from across the map, and it was really frustrating. It's like anytime you saw a scav, like they saw you way before you saw them, and they were like just instantly gut shotting you, like, which is like one of the worst injuries you can have in the game, because if you can't eat or drink, you can't heal yourself, and like you need a suture gun for that. So we're just gonna scavenge. I don't think we can go in this building, but let's check. Like I said, anytime you hear gunshots, that's definitely a player. At least a scav shooting at a player, or it's a player shooting at a scav. It's always a player, or a player shooting at a player. This is like a clothing store. You can find helmets and stuff. Oh, we're gonna die. We're pretty well... Okay, no cash. You don't really want to typically head towards the gunfire, but... Okay, it sounds like it's at the bank. That's the bank right there. Make sure he's not on the rooftop or something weird to where he can see us. Oh, okay, so that's a scav right there, which is... He's giving away our fucking position. So typically just one headshot will take him down. Go ahead and change your mag. Oh, we got some fly issues. Obviously you want a suppressor if you can afford it, and if you... Oh shit, I need that. But if you can unlock it, I like to close these so people don't know if I'm around or not. Sometimes it's strategic to leave them open, because you can... someone that's just scavenging will bypass a certain area if they see it's been scavenged. Okay. I mean, this is the kind of gameplay that you just can't get unless you're in VR, like looking around corners like that and stuff like that. I mean, there's certain games you can do that, but it's not like natural, you know? It just feels so intuitive, like when you're in VR, all your character movement, you're just literally doing it, you know? So you don't have to... I saw something over there, but it's just popping. Now, see, I don't know this map very well, and this just recently got renewed. Let's check in that building right there. Oh, we can connect. Let's go ahead and run. Or just walk. I didn't mean to do it. Okay. But yeah, it just really bridges the gap. Let's go ahead and check this. Ooh, we need some nails. Okay, that sounds like a scav walking. I think. Okay, someone's been through here. Let's go upstairs, maybe. I think there's a connecting... One of these buildings connects to like a bigger building, I think. This game has a lot of, depending on the map you choose, a lot of downtime between engagements, which kind of like lets you just more so appreciate the tension. Oh. The tension build up. Okay, my character's starting to get hungry. Okay. That sounds like a player. A player's footsteps. Let's go ahead and take this water with us. He sounds like he's outside on this side of the wall. Could be a scavenger. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. They updated things to make the scavengers kind of emulate what humans do sometimes. Okay, it's just this skiv. Okay, so now, since we've more or less cleared the area out, every time we hear something, it should probably be a human. Sometimes humans like to wait for you because they can hear you. Okay, yeah, this was the building I was talking about. It connects to another one. So this was the right choice. I did it kind of on accident. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, normally, if I didn't turn my mic off, you know, there's a proximity chat in this game. So people can... I need those batteries. So people can hear you the closer you are to them if you're talking. Like, so if you're communicating with your team, or if you're, you know, just chatting in general, just like I am right now, they'd be able to hear me. and the closer I got to him. So okay, this is the hospital. There's typically like weapons and a lot of good medical supplies. There's some nice ones sometimes, like some... Oh, I thought that was a player right there. Okay, that's a scav. Get a little bit closer to him so we don't waste any ammunition. Make sure he doesn't... The scavs don't really do smart stuff. Obviously, they could. Right when I said that, of course, then he disappears, like he hides behind something. Like, where is he? I didn't drop him. Is he in the building? Oh, he's right there. I can see his gun popping through. He doesn't see me yet. He's not aware of me, so let's take advantage of that and check the rooms real quick.
I'll kill you.
Okay. I kill you. My dad will know what that is. I kill you to death. See, this map was so cool, like when there were zombies during the Halloween update. See, I also wish this game had the ability or the option to just do player versus environment, you know, just AI, or player versus player. So, like, that means everyone you hear is positively a oh, I need toilet paper. Not just for my shitty ass, but to upgrade my bathroom at the base. Ooh, this is exactly what I was looking for. I need, maybe 2 more of those. Oh, shit, nice. These weapon crates usually have more modern or, like, newer guns in it. Okay, that's not what I was looking for, but... That's a handguard for, like, an MP5, I think, and that's a sight for AK, or rear sight post thingy. I think a lot of the players, if not all of them, have already exfilled, because I haven't heard a gunshot in a long time. That's good for me right now, because I'm trying to scavenge. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is worth a lot of money. Well, that's a better gun. So, you gotta make sure and always load it up. We'll take this just because we can. We have room. So you can see how big this map is. Like it goes all the way out to there. You know, it's still pretty damn big. That's I think the radio station, that red building right there. Let's actually head over there, because there's typically some pretty good weapons in there. Like, I haven't heard a gunshot in a long time, so it's just a good opportunity for us to scavenge. This is risky. There's usually really good weapons in that building right there. It's like my go-to for guaranteed weapons, almost. Unless someone's already scavenged it. Not sure if that was AI or what. Okay, it's AI. I missed every shot. Okay. Ooh, okay. See this kind of stuff? This is a good opportunity to put this in this thing. This is like a safe case, so even if I die, I get to keep whatever's in here. That guy scared me. We're gonna load some ammunition here. That is a drop, and that can be very good for us, especially if we're in an empty server. If there is any other players right in this map. Oh. Okay, so it's dropping close to us, it looks like. That might be a player shooting at me. Maybe he called that drop, I don't know. Ooh, I need a lot of this stuff. Olive oil? Oh shit. Is that a player? Okay. Where did this guy drop? This olive oil? Like, we're gonna make some room for this. Oops. Okay. We've been looking for this olive oil for a while. And we need, this salt right here. I believe. Oh my god, there's multiple salts. Oh. That's got to be AI. I don't know, like, AI doesn't usually pop shots off like that. I didn't see where that thing dropped. We're gonna try to get behind this wall, just for some cover. Crouch a little bit, see if we can find that drop. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is a player. He's probably doing the same thing as me. So we have an exfil right here. Keep it marked. So typically, AI will shoot like in a sort of pattern, and then players will shoot like, you know, like in a more chaotic pattern. Let's just try to run for it. Let's hit this tree first for cover. I think he won't see us from here if that is a player. And we'll try to enter from that side. We'll do a little bit of serpentine just in case. Okay. Uh-oh. I think I see a player. Oh, fuck, it's a player. I do want to make it out because I got a lot of loot that I need. This is kind of risky right here. Oh, I'm going to run out of stamina. He was... Fuck. Yeah, I think that's a player. Run, run, run! Okay. Okay. You gotta move around. I got a headshot. Come on. 3 more seconds. Okay. Okay, at this point, like, whatever you got from the raid is yours now to use in the next one. So, you accumulate gear, and then, you know, things get easier and easier. And you submit items for missions, so, like... Okay, this one. So we'll submit that book, and then we'll sell that. We'll sell the Game Boy. You can put this kind of stuff in your containers. So you can load your magazines like this too, as long as your generator is running. You can load up your magazines here. We won't go to Resort again because I'm just kind of like showing you what the game has to offer. Dam is a little bit smaller map than Suburb, if I remember correctly, and then Smuggling Tunnel is like a really small, dense map, but it's still pretty big itself, but it's all underground indoors. And Metro is also, I think, mostly underground. I don't think there's any above ground parts, if I remember correctly. Because this is a horrible spawn. Not only is it like super out in the open, but there's nothing around me. This is the little resort town at the very edge of the map. There's usually some good loot in those buildings over there. Sometimes one or two scavengers, I think, spawns over there. And there's like some weird drug home over there, like some, you know, El Chapo. Okay, we got some pretty decent exfils here. We're trying to go to, unfortunately, like literally all the way across the map to Hydertown, and then also this farm area. Earlier today, I was playing here, and it was insane. Like, I think it was because, you know, younger people were getting off from school. But yeah, like the cool thing about this game is the moments where you're alone and you're deceived by it. Like, you're like, okay, well, I think I'm safe, right? And then you're not. And you never really want to stay in one place for too long, especially like the hot points, like the police station, True Picks, Altabai, the military base. Wyeth's Farm is a hot spot. The motel area and the office, like, they have a lot of missions associated with those buildings because they're kind of a little bit more developed. Make this game what you want it to be. Like, you don't have to do the missions even. You can just kind of like Okay, I'm gonna sneak up right now. Hey buddy, I'm your friend. We should probably clear the building first, just in case there's someone in here. There's been so many times like where something like that has happened, where I think I'm comfortable, and then there's someone like upstairs, and they get kind of froggy on me, and they're like, "Oh my god, I gotta take this guy out, or he's gonna take me out." And ooh, there you go. That makes it all worth it right there. Oops. You can put other small things in there too. It doesn't have to be those little guys. Yeah, what gets you killed in this game is overconfidence. I found, at least for me, is when I feel like I'm safe, I'm not. It's exhilarating in a good way and a bad way. It's in a good way that you can receive that much feedback, that much emotion from a game. Like your life is being threatened and obviously it's in a virtual way, like it's not actually your life. But if you like to conceptualize things, you know, it's your one and only virtual life for this character, right? So like I mean, obviously you basically get reborn all the time, but you know, this right here, I lose all this if I die. Oh. That's a player. I just dropped my mag. It's good he's wasting ammo. He's like trying to hold me down. I think he hears me moving on. Hopefully he's alone. He's healing. That was such bullshit. That's the game. I mean, what a perfect ending, right? Like, that's exactly what I was talking about. I thought I was safe. I thought he was running towards me and like he saw me and he was attacking me. And I made the mistake of engaging with him when he didn't even see me. So I shouldn't have even shot at him. I was just kind of reacting, thinking like, okay, there's probably two of them. And then his friend is moving up to the back of me or something like that. So yeah, so I just lost everything. All that's gone permanently. I can never get it back. That's Contractors. Have a good day. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.